WeVysya presents We Talk Show. Stop thinking, I start thinking. WeVysya presents We Talk Show. Stop thinking, I start thinking. We
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the We Talk Show Season 1. It's indeed a real pleasure to host you all on a Friday evening. I know our schedule is for Monday, but due to a little swaps, we've changed it to Friday, and I'm really glad that I could join you this evening on the We Talk Show. Before we move forward, I expect that you all had a wonderful week. Let's sit back, relax, unwind, and de stress ourselves with this fresh new episode of We Talk Show on season 1. And let's ensure that we all have a wonderful time listening to this very special gentleman. I term him as a special gentleman for more than one reason. If you all know that the first member of the WeVysya community is none other than our founder, Shri Anil Gupta Garu, but if have you ever thought who the second member could be? Yes, and this is that gentleman whom I am going to talk to over the next half an hour on this episode of the We Talk Show. The second member of the WeVysya community is none other than Mr. Supreeth Nema. And before we go ahead, let's try to understand the industry that he belongs to. He hails from the construction industry, which is estimated at a tune of 639 billion US dollars for the current financial year. And this is anticipated to register a compounded annual growth at the rate of 6% until the end of this financial year. 6% is almost close to the GDP of the country, and this industry is hovering at the tune of 600 billion US dollars. We all could imagine how huge this industry is, and the gentleman that we are speaking to has a tiny share of this big money. There are a lot of property developers all over the country, but this gentleman hails from a place which is known as the City of Gardens and also the City of Startups. This place has people who party hard and work even harder and work even smarter. Before we jump into it, let's know a little bit about the qualifications of this gentleman. He happens to be a business graduate, a business administration graduate, but before that, he finished his engineering from Dr. AIT and his MBA from ISBM. He is not only a passionate builder, but he is also a designer. I'm sure not many people know about this. He started his company Nammane Ventures in the year 2010 with the mission of providing quality and timely delivery to his clients. He completed more than 1 million square feet of development just in Bangalore. And the company's vision is to be recognized as a prestigious industrial company in construction all over the country. And his hobbies are a little interesting. Let me read them for you. He is interested in listening to stories. Let's see what stories this gentleman has for us. Before we ask him to come on screen, I request everyone to please glue onto the screens and know more about this gentleman. Hello, sir. Supreeth Garu. How are you?
Hey, all good. How are you, Raghu Garu?
All well by God's grace, sir.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
so glad that we can have the second member of the WeVysya community here with us today. It is indeed my privilege to host people like you. We are so
Thank you
looking
very
forward
much.
to you.
And I would like to thank Mr. Anil Gupta for giving us this opportunity on that given point of time. And I'm really happy to get associated with him and for WeVysya.
Absolutely. It's indeed a privilege for almost all of us to the real core. It's not just because the kind of bonding that he had developed for us, the kind of relationships we were able to build in the Vysya community is really tremendous. Do you agree to that, sir?
Absolutely. I mean to say the kind of vision that he carry forward, and I would say because being associated with Mr. Anil Gupta, I can see that even a small things that he sees and the way he wants to take it forward is brilliant. And the way he uses technology and he understands the other person is, I mean, say amazing. So.
So, in fact, I wanted to ask this question during the later part of the show, but this makes me ask you right away. What made you believe in Anil Gupta sir's dream, sir? You being the second member, I'm sure he should have told and come forward and told his story and something about his dream of building a community just based on WeVysya and with the name WeVysya. What made you believe in him, sir?
One is, see,
I'm sure
trust.
Anil Pagaru is a wonderful storyteller with a huge vision and a lot of technical know-how.
Yes.
But tell us something that not many of us know. Some unique thing that you alone could know.
Well, see what happens whenever a person like Mr. Anil Gupta talks to you. So you would know like what is his intention behind, and being associated with him not only for Vysya, even prior to that. I know Mr. Anil Gupta the way, yeah, yeah. The way he thinks, the way he vision himself for few things, I would say, see, probably even might be Mr. Anil Gupta may not be aware that how much kind of vision that he had. 2018, before we could start, he has like, I mean, say probably few things that you should listen from him only. Okay, so but I know the way that he really taken up the things, and the way he visioned himself, and for Vysya, this is something amazing. No other person can do it, honestly, because
Very true. Very true.
amount of the struggle, amount of time that he spends for the organization is huge. Okay, and he understand each and every person. That is very important. He will not come to conclusion like in like the way when you say just okay, you will not under he will not come into conclusion like immediately. He really thinks about, he takes his time and he thinks and he understands, and then he comes to the conclusion. So, and the way he expresses things, no, it is amazing. No one can say though, no one can really get into that particular things, honestly. And I am learning many things from Mr. Anil Gupta, so this is what I can say. But when it comes to Vysya organization, this is, I would say, his dream which has come true as of now, I think, and his further visions are very big. I pray to the God all his visions should come true, and he should excel in whatever that vision that he has dreamt.
Amazing, sir. Nice words about Anil Gupta Garu. I'm sure that a lot of people who are watching this will definitely agree and second that thought, wherein you say that he walks the talk. And you're
Yes.
saying that a major portion of his dream has been fulfilled, but I don't believe Anil Gupta Garu would be
Ah, no, no, no,
satisfied
no.
with this.
No, no, it is not a major. It is just one milestone of his dream, I can say.
All
If you
right, so
could
he's
know
only
the,
at the landmark. That's all.
yeah,
Just a
yeah, yeah,
milestone has been
absolutely.
achieved.
Vision. If you look at Vision 2030, that last time Manam that he has expressed, probably you should understand what is this dream is all about. Okay, and I mean, say that this is one milestone that he is crossed, I think.
Nice, sir. It takes a lot of bravura also to dream so big. I'm so
Yeah,
happy that we know
absolutely.
this gentleman who can dream so long and so big.
See, and honestly, that is how even I started to work on that particular lines. When you know the company, how you should start the company, the way that you should carry your company to the next milestones, what is your vision is vision should be, how you should work towards to it, and many inputs that when we get, it is really amazing, and it is an eye opener for us. And being in the industry, in our industry, everything is a kind of learning for us, and from the
Absolutely.
people like Mr. Anil Gupta, it is always a blessing in disguise, I would say, that
Mhm.
it is a kind of helping hand to me always. Whenever I feel something I need to share, he is the person to go.
Wonderful, sir. I would
Yeah,
ask you to give a number to the years of association that you had with Anil Gupta Garu.
it's
You've
more than
known him since the last 8 years, 10 years, a decade now. How long,
more
sir?
than a decade. More than a decade.
More than a decade. That is amazing.
Yeah,
Nice, sir.
more than a
Before we
decade.
ask more questions about your friendship and about your fraternity with Anil Gupta Garu, I
Yeah,
was going through the kind of hobbies that you listed, sir. Somehow it all sounded very interesting. You said you
yeah.
like listening to stories.
Yeah, absolutely. See, I mean to say it is everyone interest to know the things. For me, history is very important, and
Amazing.
particularly, I am very much interested in Indian history and kind of our culture and our, I would say, kind of Vedas are our epics. Example, if you take a Ramayana, Mahabharata, all these things are kind of really kind of path making stories for us. And anything that in our life we can correlate to these things. And stories, always helps you and keeps you awake every given point of time.
Very well said. But this is very untypical of a new age construction person or a building person to believe in all these things and associate his life to the great epics. I'm so glad that we are talking to you, sir. And also going forward, I read that you have a specific interest in antique collection and designing. Would you like to tell us a
Yeah.
little more about that, sir?
See, antique collection, I'm very much interested in antique collections like the sculptural antiques. I mean to say the few sculptures which is about 50 years old, 100 years old,
Okay.
such kind of things, and preserving those things. And I have been associated with archaeology of Karnataka, and I take up few things in restoring them. So restoring that architectures, and few
Very
temples we
interesting.
have did that particular one. In some of the few temples we did the archaeological restoration. So this is the kind of thing, it's my hobby from the childhood. I'm very much interested in case if you go to any temple, I look at the kind of architecture, or the kind of the idols or the carvings. All these things are very, I am very much interested in those things, and I am from the beginning, from my childhood, it is my dream also.
So can we say that you're living up to that dream, sir?
Honestly, from my childhood, if someone would have been asked me what is that you wanted to become, my answer was always a civil engineer. Okay, so and I am.
Wonderful, sir. Now that makes me ask you the next question. Tell us a little about your college life, sir. Where you hail from? Where are your roots? From which town are you from? How did your family move to Bangalore? Who all are there in your in your family? Where all did you study? Just a couple of minutes, sir. Please tell us a
Sure,
little more about yourself.
I will make it. Right. I come from a city, a town called as Chikbalapur. That is about nearly 60 kilometers from Bangalore. And I did my schooling and PU from there. Up to PU, I was there itself in Chikbalapur. And my father is into finance, and he's into pawnbroking as well. And my mother is a homemaker. And I have a elder sister. She's in Tumkur,
Okay.
and my brother-in-law is into jewelry.
Oh, nice. Very nice. That's interesting to know. In Tumkuru, sir.
And my wife Unnati, she is an interior designer.
We all know that. I'm sure everyone who's watching this know who you are now.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Right, sir.
and I have a son. His name is Sridhar. He is in sixth standard.
Nice, nice, very nice, sir. So, how
I
many
have a
years in
sister.
Bangalore now?
Pardon me.
How many years in Bangalore now, sir?
25 years. Nearly
25 years.
25. Nearly
Since
25.
25 years in Bangalore.
Pardon me.
You've been in Bangalore since the last 25 years.
25 years. Yes, from 2001.
From 2001. Nice. That's quite a long time. Now, I see a lot of Bangaloreans who have their city, who hold their city very close to their heart. Are you among that kind of a bunch of Bangaloreans, sir?
Always, definitely.
Definitely.
And
Nice, nice.
the place, our office and my home is, it's in Baswangudi. That is
Okay.
heart of the Bangalore, I would say. The heritage part of the Bangalore is Baswangudi.
Is this the area which houses a very famous temple, sir, in
Yes,
Baswangudi? Is this the
absolutely.
place?
Yes, yes,
Nice, nice, amazing, sir. That's very good to know. And I think you have your office also in Baswangudi. Your house and office also in Baswangudi. Did I hear that
yes,
right?
absolutely, absolutely. And it is my pleasure to say my office and WeVysya office is in the same floor.
Oh,
We share the
amazing.
same office. We share the same office.
All right, so it's not just emotionally, but physically also. There is a huge amalgamation between the
Business
Vivasha
wise,
community and the
emotional,
Vivasha.
even in terms of business, even in terms of emotional, it is a great attachment towards WeVysya.
Wonderful. So I really like to. I should say that I like to speaking to people like this who have all these things intertwined and who take real things to their heart and get involved so much into these things. Uh, Now I was also trying to go ahead and read a few recognitions that your company had, sir. You've been
Yeah.
awarded by the government of India as the Green Builder.
Yes.
Amazing, sir. Congratulations on that note.
Thank you. It's in the 2012, 13, we have been awarded as a green preneur award from Government of India.
That's a huge
Well,
hassle, sir. As much as I know, getting a Green Builder Award is a real effort and a real achievement, sir.
yes, yes, it is. And
How has it? Yeah, please go ahead,
Pardon me?
sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Please go
You were
ahead.
saying.
No, I was just trying to know how your experience has been
See,
about being judged as the Green Builder Award.
See, it is always a dream for any builder or any construction company to get nominated for this, even to nominate for this. Okay,
Correct.
so the kind of amount of work that we need to do, and the regulations that we need to pass on, and there are many challenges to get into this particular one. And I'm happy that kind of projects we got it from the clients were in line with those things. And a few of the architects which we have worked, they were very passionate about those things. So with those two people help and God's grace, probably we got this particular one.
Amazing, sir. And that's just not one. I also see that you have been awarded with the Best Building Practices Award from Aditya Birla, and your construction company is also certified as a green building construction company.
Yes, it is.
Huge recognition, sir. Now that makes me ask you, what is next on your plate?
Well,
What is the next big thing on your plate from Nammane Ventures?
I mean, so we are working on few projects. Probably we would definitely come back to you on those things. We are working on a few bigger projects, and particularly we are working with the projects which is into sustainable projects. I mean to say the kind of projects which may not require an electricity from the outside source. It's a self sustainable
Beautiful.
project in some terms of electricity generation, or in terms of carbon emission, very less carbon emission buildings, and
Okay.
water treatments or water storage. All these things, what we are seeing, what we are looking at to give it to the society, it is on those scales.
Nice, sir. I think you are dreaming and doing things ahead by about a decade. Some
Yeah.
things that might be commonly available for everyone 10 years from now must have been being executed and planned for your projects right away, sir.
Yes, we are doing it. We are doing it.
So
We
you
are in the version of I mean to say, whenever we are looking at a sustainable buildings, that is a new
okay?
things to coming up in the market, because it is not like everyone. There is a lot of challenges that client should agree. It is not that we are only doing it. Even the client interest should be there to those things. And
Okay.
I will give you a small example. We will say, don't dig the borewell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So and don't get into a kind of basements.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
There
something
are
unheard of.
yes, there are many challenges that even the client should agree, and even we should be. I mean to say, I would say sometimes uh, getting those kind of clients is also kind of privilege for us who are into those things. Example, I'll tell you, we are working on a project for old age homes for a company. They are looking at for a old age home. It is, I would say, pure bungalow kind of thing they are designing, but entire buildings are not you. We are not using any cement, any steel over there.
Oh, oh, very nice. Very nice. So all new age buildings, new age construction technology being used.
Exactly. We are not using anywhere as a normal concrete molding. We are not doing any concrete mold over there. So
Okay.
that is the kind of new things which we are getting into.
Nice, sir. But I was all through thinking that Namane Ventures is only into residential projects. So now I understand that you also do old age homes and a lot of other projects which are turnkey projects, sir. Is that correct? Did I get it
Ex-
right?
Exactly right. We do a turnkey projects from the concept to conclusion. We handhold the clients
Nice, sir. And I see that you have completed about 178 residential buildings.
in Bangalore.
178 just in Bangalore, 16 commercial buildings,
Yes,
21 industrial projects, 11 layouts, 9 apartment projects, and 3 school projects.
yes,
And all this over a span of for 12 to 14 years. That is correct,
exactly.
sir?
See, as a Nammane Ventures, it started in the year 2010. But prior to that
Okay.
itself, by the time I completed my engineering, I was into this construction industry. So
Oh, so you're
I mean to say
quite
that
early on into this trade.
yes, yes. I never worked in any company. Okay, I
Okay.
started my own from the day one. I am working on my own, and I took up a project on a small scale, and then gradually we build ourselves, and we got into the big scale projects.
Super, sir. Since you're saying that you right out of the college, you got into the trade and you are into business. I understand that you should have graduated somewhere between 2005 and 2010. Is that
2005, my engineering completed.
you finished your engineering in 2005, and that was a time wherein the technological job industry was booming. Every person who graduated out of an engineering college had 2 to 3 minimum job offers in their hands.
Yeah,
And for a
proudly
person
can
like you
say,
who did engineering from a place like Bangalore, must have had a lot of companies offering a job to you, but you rejected all of them just to start a business, to follow
uh,
your passion.
yes, that is also true. And even today, some of my friends says you took a right decision taking up a civil course.
That is amazing. That is amazing to know, sir. So now
Many of
going
my friends even today they say from my native, because when I took civil engineering they said why you took civil engineering, but this was my passion and even my parents were supporting me. Whatever that he wished to, let him do it. So that was their I mean to say words, and they supported me for everything from the day one. They supported whatever that I wished I wanted to be like this. They were a supporting hand to me.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, I would also like to ask you a few questions about these projects. I have a few photographs in my hand at the moment. I'll just try to play them across. Please
Sure,
brief us about this project, sir. Please
I'll do
let us
that.
know a little more
Sure,
about
sure,
this.
sure, sure, sure. See, this is a project. We did it in the upcountry near to Bangalore, and it is a residential project which we did it.
Okay.
And this is the elevation which we have proposed. And this project is an ongoing project near to IKEA, Bangalore.
IK Bangalore. Nice, nice.
Yes. And see, this is the kind of landscaping which we did for a apartment project.
Hmm.
And this is another proposed building which we are working for a client. This is a project which we the prior to this is a project the prior to this one. This project we got it executed on a turnkey basis. This is a bungalow which has got everything into it. I mean, name a home theater or a gym or a, terrace lawn or anything that you name it. This building has got it. It's an independent residential building.
Nice, sir.
This is the another farmhouse project which we are working on. This is near to Bangalore. It is also again a concept oriented project. This project again we are not using much of steel. I would say about 15 to 20% of the project we are using steel. That's it. The rest all is it with the stone and the mud blocks.
Okay, so you're trying to use all the rustic and natural ingredients while making
Exactly.
this
Sure.
a
Yes.
bungalow.
Yes. Yes.
Nice, sir.
This is a project. This is a villa project which we completed about 4 years back, and it's an ongoing second phase also is there in this particular project. So this project is called as Around the Mangoes. The same project elevation that you see, the kind of the villas which are getting constructed over there. This is
Okay.
about 20 acres project.
Okay.
The same project, the layout when the construction work is going on, that you can see that. It is
Nice.
also one of the prestigious Bangalore project. The each villa is selling at about 9 to 10 crores.
Nice. Nice. And how about these industrial setups and warehouses, sir?
See,
These also have been constructed by you?
yes, yes. All these projects are did from our side only. Whatever that photos that you are seeing, all these are completed ones which I am showing it to you. So this is for companies like who are into industries like Spark and Apollo and many of these companies which we did.
Okay. And this is another view of the same
This is
construction.
another. It's another project. I mean, it's a warehouse
Okay.
that we have constructed.
Okay. Okay.
This is again a warehouse which we did it for company.
Okay.
This is again another apartment project wherein it's about nearly 4 acres development which we did. It's about nearly 300 plus units which we developed it over there. It is near to Banegata Road, Bangalore.
Nice, sir. Sir, I see that you are building residential projects, you are uptaking layouts, you're constructing villa projects, you're making residential apartments, you're building individual houses, you are getting helping the industry in getting their warehouses done. How can you handle so many things, sir? I see that both your hands are more than full.
Uh,
Tell us at least three things that a normal person should follow who is watching this video, who will ensure that both his hands are
I mean
busy
to say,
and he always has
these
time.
are the. I mean to say, when you said these are the few things I learned from Mr. Anil Gupta also. Okay, so that how you should manage things, and how the company should run. Probably earlier, I was actually managing many of the things on my own. So later on, I started to delegate it to the people, and I started to hire, and we put up a SOP in the company. For everything, there are strict guidelines that has to be followed, and everything will be followed in that particular manner itself. So we
Okay.
have a staff more than 30 plus engineers, and we have a good number of laborers who are required for the particular project. So whatever as a project, a bigger project it takes, we have that manpower. Also, we are using a technology to, I mean to say, take care of those particular projects on a
Nice, sir.
day-to-day basis. On a, I would say, every quarter day, every three hours once, we have an updates coming up from the projects.
Oh, so you micromanage every detail of whatever happens in your business.
See, that's what I was about to tell you. We have a software that a project manager will upload, and he will say what is going on and what will happen. So from 5 o'clock, the work of a project manager is that one only. He will keep us update, and he will follow what is going to happen in the project for tomorrow.
Okay, so your day is planned ahead,
Yes,
every day.
always. We don't order anything just on that day. 1 week before, we plan the materials which is required for the project. We send it accordingly.
Nice, sir. Now, while you're handling so many people, so many technological aspects of your company, what is that one biggest challenge that you face almost every day, or some challenge that you think should be tackled and handled very well for any person who is into the construction or the building industry?
Well, see, ours is a labor-oriented project. We know, even though how much ever the machineries that we are using, we are always a labor-oriented industry, wherein
Okay.
and these labors are not like white collared labors. The way they work is quite different compared to the labors in the companies. On the rules, their work is different. So that is one big challenge any of our construction companies will face.
And I see that this will only get worsened over the years rather than getting better, sir. Do you agree to that?
Uh, well, probably I'm looking at. I mean to say, if I'm not wrong, probably another 10 years we would not see such kind of problems in India. 10 to 12 years, probably we don't see such problems. The
Okay.
education, educated ones are coming up more, and we will have a more professional, skilled labors which we will see. But on the other side, our construction costs are going to be extremely high
In the coming future, sir?
in the coming future, definitely.
That is because the kind of skilled and semi-skilled labor that we might have to hire and pay them, that will skyrocket.
Absolutely. As well as the materials is also going on a high prices.
Okay, but with all this at hand, can we say that in the future the turnaround time of completing your projects will be much lesser compared to what it is happening right now, sir? Is that a possibility?
100%.
All right. That ways we can save a lot of costs, but then that will
Absolutely.
be compensated by the kind of prices that are going to skyrocket both in terms of labor as well as material. Is that correct, sir? Is that how we understand?
Correct. See now, earlier days when we were doing a project without much of machineries, I mean to say, for a normal small residential building, we used to take about year to year and a half.
Okay.
Today, with the sophisticated building, particularly commercial buildings, we are completing in about 4 to 6 months,
Nice, nice.
which was supposed to take about a year. We are completing it
Okay.
in about 4 to 6 months. We are completing it.
Nice, sir. And I also understand that Nammane Ventures is believed and has a huge goodwill on the kind of duration and timelines that you all stick to. We're so
Always.
happy to know that, sir, which is an absolute rarity normally for the kind of industry that you are in.
See, always, I mean to say, any client expects the same thing. See, I mean to say, we never say that all my projects will never are given on time. So we also, there are certain circumstances, there are certain few delays also there, but always we try to deliver it on time. And if there
Nice.
is any lag, we will keep client informed well in
Informed already.
advance, well in advance. And
Wonderful.
our major delay will happen only because of one reason. Majority is on the commercial side. If the client is giving us the proper support in terms of finances, we are always deliver it, or we'll try to deliver it earlier. If the client says I will give you this week, next week, that's how the projects also gets delayed.
Okay.
We are very strict in terms of payments. If the payment is not coming to us on time or within the given period of time, a 10% more than what we have received work will happen. After that, we slow the project.
Okay. Okay. You
And we
sound very
inform.
practical, sir. You sound very practical. I'm so happy about that. But then, sir, with so many things at hand, so many people to handle, so much of technology to take care and get updated about every day, tell us what motivates you to again get up the next day morning, hit your office at the same time every single day, other than you being passionate about your trade. What else motivates you, sir?
I mean, see, that's the only thing, right? When you are passionate about your work and what is, your vision should drive. You should be the driving force to you. That's what I can say. Without a proper vision, without we doing any, I mean to say, just we are working like slogging every day. It will never help you. Your vision should be there. As per your vision, you should proceed. That will only gives you the result. Otherwise, there is no other option, or there is no other shortcuts that you will be achieving those particular goals.
Nice, sir. That sounds like a huge slogan for all the viewers. A little bit every day will lead you to your vision, and a little growth every day will lead you to a huge vision and a dream being fulfilled. I'm so glad, sir. But before we go ahead for the next part of the program, can we take a few comments? I see that a lot of comments are flowing in. I think there are about a 70 to 80 comments in the comment section. Please let us take a couple of minutes to read them all, sir.
You please, sir.
Thank you. The first comment is from Mr. Raghu Konda. He says, "Indeed, a privilege to all. Happy Supreet sir, you are on air." Yes, Raghu Garu, I'm so happy that we have Supreet sir on air. It's been about a few minutes that we've been talking to him, and time is just flying by. And then we have Pradeep Garu who says, "Good evening, Supreet and Raghu. Good evening, Pradeep." We have Mr. Sanjay Gotlur. He says, "Welcome to one more star show." Yes, sir, we are all having stars on the WeTalk show, and it's a real privilege to speak to these people. Normally, we might not have a chance to sit with them and spend so much of time. But thanks to the WeTalk show community, I'm so happy that we are having a chance to listen to them in spite of speaking to them. We have Mr. Sangash who says, "Good evening, Supreet and Raghu. Good evening, sir." We have Shweta Garu saying, "Hello. Hello, Shweta Garu." And then we have Ashok Janasena who says, "Good evening. Hello, Ashok Garu." We have Mr. Yashwant Krishna, East or West, Supreet Anna is the best. Wow. Nice. We have a lot of fans here writing for you, Supreet Garu. We have Shweta Garu saying, "Very cool person. We have never seen him in an angry mode." Wow, this is something. We'll talk more about this in the next part, madam. We have Yashwant Krishna Garu who says, "North or South, Supreet is the boss." Oh, this is something new.
Thank you, Yashwant. Sir, I would say the person probably what I can see as an Yashwant, he is also an architect. He is in our same house. Definitely he is a person that you should talk probably in the upcoming shows. Okay, a very good person, Mr. Yashwant Krishna.
Wonderful, sir. Point noted. When the boss asks me to talk to Yashwant, we will definitely do it. I hope the backend team is taking a point to
No
this.
boss, no boss. Only one boss is here.
We have a comment from Sandesh Garu. Supreet Nema, he is a well known consultant for all kinds of turnkey projects, best in perfection. Yes, sir, Sandesh Garu, he's proving to be one. We have another comment from Yashwant Krishna. Nammane Ventures is the next super builder of Bengaluru. Indeed, he already is a super builder, Yashwant. We all pray and dream for him to even get bigger. And then we have one Mr. Rajiv Malali. Good evening, Supreet, and congratulations for your future projects. Thank you, Rajiv, for the wishes. It's being conveyed, and Supreet sir is hearing to all this. We have Mr.
Thank
Narendra Kumar who says Supreet Anna always practices gratitude, and that is amazing. Indeed, that is amazing. This is one secret I believe a lot of successful people follow, practicing gratitude. Thank you, Narendra, for bringing this up. And
Thank
then
you,
we have
Narendra sir.
Sanjay Gotlur. Yeah. And we have Sanjay Gotlu saying, "Supreet, the turnkey king." Wow. Surya Harish, he says, good evening. Happy to watch the WeTalk show streaming about Nammane Ventures. And then we have another comment from Sanjay Gotlur. Wherever his project is there, he makes sure my materials are in his project. Oh, yes, I have. This is one gratitude message again from Sanjay Garu, Supreet Garu. And
I
then we have,
always
yes, please go ahead, sir.
I always do a practice. Most of the time, I mean, so Sanjay knows wherever my projects are happening.
Okay.
Sanjay is our state president.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and whenever any of my projects, most of my projects, he would be aware because he is also into glass and plywoods. Most of the glass materials is the only one go to me is from Mr. Sanjay.
Very glad, sir. I should again take Mr. Sanjay's name here because this is one person who always watches every episode and he ensures that he leaves a comment which shows how keen he is on to know about the content on the We Talk show. Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you so much for watching this on a regular basis and giving us your feedback and appreciating your clients and your vendors. Thank you so much, Sanjay. And then we have a message from our founder, Anil Gupta Garu. Good evening, Raghu and Supreet. Actually, Supreet is the first person to send check for the membership. Supreet is the one who closely saw all the challenges and successes in WeVysya. Coming to Nammane Ventures, all of my projects, be it my home, be it my showroom, be it my store, be it my office, Supreet has played a key role. Beauty of Supreet is he never says no to anyone. Oh, he always takes up an order no matter what the size of the order is and converts every small task into an opportunity. History, culture, and the knowledge he has is an ocean, and he himself is a bundle of energy. When I get confused, my first phone call will be to him. Sir, I guess you have a shoulder to depend upon. Like how you said, now I see that the founder has also found a shoulder in you wherein he can rest and talk about a lot of things. And he says that you are someone who never says no to a yes man. Very difficult job, sir. Would you like to
And
tell us a little more about
for
that?
our house members and for a VYSHA member, be it a very small one or a big one, I will never say no to our people. Because that's something I always wanted to take an opportunity and prove myself.
Super, sir. Another lover for the Vysya community. Thank you. Yashwant Krishna again has a comment. Turnkey star Supreetana. Yashwant, we're going to get you on screen the next time, man. And we have another comment from Sujit Imadi. He says, hi Raghu and Supreet Garu. Hi Sujit. We have Narendra Kumar Garu leaving a comment saying, wow, nice. Another comment from Yashwant Krishna. Jai Balaya, please show your support.
Sure, Mr.
Yashwant,
Rajat.
you have your keypad running quite quickly, man.
Yeah, he's too quick in for a memes also. Probably next time when he comes, you can ask him many memes that he will be there.
We'll do that, sir. We'll definitely do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then we have another comment from Narendra Garu saying, Turnkey superstar. Yes, sir, he indeed is. We have another comment from TSN Muti Garu. Very good evening, Ramesh and Supreet, sir. Good evening, sir. We have Dasari Kishore Garu saying, hi, Raghu and Supreet Garu. Hello, sir. Narendra Kumar saying, super focused. Yes, sir, he indeed is super focused, Supreet Garu. Another comment from Mr. Yashwant Krishna, Supreetana, College Student Association President. Oh, wow. Would you like to throw a little more light on this, sir? Do we see you as another star in the leadership roles, maybe a little on larger scale politics? Anything like that?
No, 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 nothing, sir. I'm really happy with wherever I am. I'm happy with that.
Nice, sir. And then we have Kalyan Kumar Garu saying, good evening, Mr. Raghu and Mr. Supreet. A cool guy, met him in Vijayawada. Nice, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
Kalyan
he
Garu.
is a good person. We have Mr. Desu Mohan Kumar saying a hi again. And then Yashwant, award pay award, Supreet Anna style. Nice. And we have another comment from Archana Garu. Good evening, both of you. Supreet is an amazing person by nature. His Nammane Ventures carries out great projects. All the best to him in all his endeavors.
Thank you,
Nice, sir.
Archana.
And then we have a lot of people who are saying a good evening. We have one Mr. Srinivas Murthy, Raghavendra, Lokur, and Yashwant again, as usual. And then we have a special comment from a very special person. This is one lady who says, good evening, Raghu. Nice to see Supreet in the talk show today. He has a great passion towards this industry. Would you like to share a little more about this lady who's been commenting, sir?
The only
Very
person
nice.
who knows me, I mean to say, the way I think, everything. I mean to say, today, whatever that I am, the backbone to me is always is Unnati Supreet. I am very, I mean to say, there is the words are not there for me to express my gratitude to her. Okay, she's been there in all good times and bad times as a supporting one. And you know one thing, all my companies, all my checks will get signed by one Athreya only.
Oh, wonderful,
Ah,
wonderful,
yeah, yeah. She is my boss.
wonderful, sir. Very well said. So, do we say that your better half is the best half among you two?
Absolutely, no doubt.
Nice, sir. I'm speaking to a seasoned gentleman who knows the trade. Viewers,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
take point. And then we have one Mr. Raghuram who is wishing us a happy evening. Happy evening, sir. We have Ravi, such a nice info, Supreetana, waiting for your call for a new venture. So someone is waiting for your call.
Yes, already we are working on few things.
Okay.
So very soon we are going to work on. Very
Nice,
soon we are
nice.
coming
Money
up with
Ravi for you. I hope you can expect a call from Supreet Garu
crazy,
now.
crazy Ravi Garu. Probably you will also be knowing.
Oh, that's how we will know. You, Ravi Garu and
Yes,
his Ravi Garu is
yes,
next time,
yes,
maybe you should
yes,
add the word crazy to it.
yes. So he has
Nice, sir.
not added crazy, so that's why you are not able to
You are correct.
identify
Yes,
him.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right. And then we have Uma Vemala Garu, who is used the word excellent for your work. Nice, sir. And then we have Yashwant
Thank
Krishna
you, madam.
again, mind blowing, and then excellent. And then Soumya Santosh. Supreet is a very humble and a kind hearted person who works hard and smart in the construction field to implement many newer technologies. Yes, Soumya Garu, in fact, Supreet Garu was talking about how wonderfully he's making his projects in a sustainable nature. And I'm so glad that we all
She
heard
is my
about this.
sister. She is my cousin sister. Okay,
Okay.
so we are very close in terms of things. She stays in Tumkur, and
Okay.
she is a very good person. She's a doctor as well.
Wonderful. Nice, Dr. Garu. Thank you so much for logging in and watching this program today. And we have one Ramya Narahari Garu. Good evening, Raghu sir and Supreet sir. Good evening, madam. And then we have Yashwant Krishna, astounding man. I'm going to take your number from Supreet sir now. You are spamming the comment section, hero. Ananda Rima Garu, waiting for your call for the new projects. Yes, sir. He always has your numbers, I guess, at the fingertips. Naveen Ratnam Garu,
Definitely.
good evening to both of you. Happy to see an amazing person in the frame. We are all happy, sir, to have Supreet here.
Thank you, Naveen
And
sir.
yes,
Another person, probably, I think his show is over. He is another person, probably one should talk. A person with has got a huge knowledge about how to party in Bangalore, and a pure businessman. He knows how to do a business, and a person who gets majority of the rental incomes. Okay, and many things to say about Mr. Naveen Ratnam.
nice, sir. Nice. Naveen Garu, we are so glad that we have Supreet talking about you today. I'm guess we're going to catch up in person the next time and in Bangalore. We have Narendra Kumar Garu who is saying super to Supreetana, and then we have one Miss Sujit Imadi. I had the pleasure of meeting Supreet Garu during the LAMP program, and it was a truly enriching experience. We had a great time exchanging knowledge, and I was struck by how down to earth and approachable he is. His wealth of knowledge is impressive, and his humble nature makes learning from him a joy. I'm grateful for the insights shared and the positive impact he had during our interaction. Nice words, sir. Another person who is inspired, who takes inspiration from you during his day to day life.
Thank you, Sujit Garu. It's been a pleasure we talking to you on that time.
Nice, Andy. We have again Naveen Garu commenting across. Supreet sir is an amazing person and very friendly person. He is a very talented and a very well experienced person in his field. Yes, sir, he indeed is. And we have one Mr. Sunil saying, have you done any precast construction in your projects? Would you like to answer this question, sir?
Yes, Mr. Sunil, we did it. Probably here
Nice.
photos are not there, but we are doing a precast construction.
Nice. Okay. And Naveen Garu again puts a piece of information. Sir, he says, myself, Naveen Ratnam, I am into glass and plywoods line, which is completely related to interior materials. So I'm very happy, and I should proudly say that I even am one of the person who is having the chance to supply to his projects. Sir, he's all watching this. Supreet is watching this, and I'm sure he's going to get back to you all. And we have one Mr. Ajay Nagraj saying amazing projects. Yes, indeed, amazing projects. And Anil Gupta Garu has another comment, sir. His contributions to WeVysya can't be thankful. Always Nammane Ventures was the sponsor, be it small or be it Manam. Whenever we asked, he never said a no. Sir, Mire Indakal Chepper, this is one gentleman who doesn't know how to say a no, a yes man. I'm sure we are gearing up to get more and more from Supreet Anna for the WeVysya community. And one Mr. TSN Murthy has something else to say, sir. Almost from 4 years, we are doing business together. He's a very good person. Whatever projects he takes, I will be beside him for all the government works. Thank you, Supreet, sir. Nice, sir. Thank you so much for all the kind words. And we have a lot of comments flowing in, sir. Vinukot Ramurthy garu wishing us a good evening. And Lalit Kumar Shetty saying you are the best. We have one Mr. Sunil Nandipati saying you have worked with them on formwork technology in your projects. And Ramurthy garu says you're a very cool and an intelligent person. Lalit Kumar garu says all the best for all your future projects. And we have Sunil garu saying, have you worked with plastic formwork in your project?
Yes,
Is
we
that a
do.
question that we can
Yes,
answer, sir?
we are doing it.
Nice. I guess, Sunil Garu, you have your answer. And then we have Prashant Chilla Shankar who says Mr. Supreet is a one point contact for all kind of constructions, most knowledgeable and a professional person. Nice, sir.
Thank you,
And
Prashant
then
sir.
and then we have Raghavendra saying that you're a very cool and a humble person. It shows the last half an hour, 25, 30 minutes is a real testimony to how cool a person Supreet Anna is. And then we have Yashwant Krishna again, who's thanking you. I think he doesn't have enough words to thank you. And then we have Hema Shravan wishing you all the best for your future projects. And one Mr. Ajay says, every time I meet Supreet I have learned a lot about him and his projects. More success to you and your team. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Ajay,
Ajay.
for.
He is our house president.
Oh, nice, nice, nice,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Thank you, President Sir, for commenting across. And then we have one Mr. K.S. Sangharsh. Always heard about his plans for implementing sustainability in most of his projects. I'm sure with this trait, he will be awarded with many more projects. Yes, sir, he indeed will be a more successful person. And then we have Yashwant again commenting, I'm Supreet Fans Association President. Wow, buddy, it shows, it really shows. We have Sneha Sanjay saying, good evening, guys. Very humble person, Supreet, soft spoken person. Sanjay Garu saying that you are an ever smiling person. We have Mr. Rambabu saying super. Ganesh Garu coming across and saying hi Supreet Nema, always ready to help others, nice and soft hearted guy. Srinivas Murthy Garu saying simple, unique, perfect, respectful, energetic, emotional, truthful, humble. Oh my god, so many adjectives that you use to describe this person. Thank you, Srinivas Garu.
Thank you all.
And then we have Sunil Garu saying, I'm also a civil engineer. I have a doctorate in civil engineering. All right, Sunil sir, thank you for the info. Ganesh Garu saying, highly knowledgeable. And we have this gentleman. I'm waiting for your comment, Anna. Dr. Suvanda Kumar Gogula. Very good evening. A man with a huge knowledge in all areas, a backbone for our WeVysya. Guys, I guess this is the longest list of comments that I've read over the last couple of months in all these episodes. I have 100 comments just for Supreet. Anna, your comments on this now. So many people
Thank
have
you all.
logged in. So
Thank you
many
all.
people
No, no
have
words.
kind
No
words to
words to.
you.
No words to say my gratitude to them, and I'm happy that our founder, Mr. Anil Gupta, and our global president is talking about me. I'm really happy that I don't have any words to say anything more than this.
Super, super, sir.
Very thanks to all.
Nice. I'm so glad, viewers. Thank you so much for logging in, watching this interview with Supreet and posting all your comments. I'm so happy. And I have a couple of videos to play about Nammane Ventures. Sir, can I take your permission to play one video, the first one?
Sir, please, sir.
Thank you. Sir, would you like to throw a little more light on this video, sir?
So
What we've just seen?
this is a farm project which we are coming up with, and
Okay.
here also we are coming up with new concept villas here, and this is a farm which accommodates between about 10,000 square feet of land to an extent of 1 acre for an individual. This is near to International Airport of Bangalore. It's about 35 to 40 minutes drive from there,
Okay. So this is
and
an ongoing project, sir. Would you like to share more light, something that's more attractive for the viewers who can jump in and have a look
yeah,
and maybe
exactly,
look at
sir. So,
investing in it?
see, this is a project which is only towards the nature. People who would like to enjoy the nature good amount of trees surrounding them, and natural lake which we are coming up over there where you can swim along with the fishes. Okay, and sustainable practices which we are coming up with over there. And again, this is a project where we are strictly saying no to LPG over here.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. So, a few such kind of things we are implementing it, and we have a few good money yielding trees are coming up over there, and
okay.
this from this project we might be looking at exporting few fruits which would be into the exports also. So we have a big plan about this particular project. This is about nearly 65 plus acres which we are coming up with.
Huge. That's huge, sir.
Yes, this is coming up in two phases. First phase about 26 acres, and the second phase about 35 plus. So that's how we are planning up this particular one. And it is near to international airport. As I said, it's about 40 minutes drive from international airport, and free from traffic, and a very good nature surrounding. And this has got all good things for your staycation home. And from this project we also give them the kind of rental income also to them than the agricultural income which will be there for them. And this is something they will get a rental income also from this particular project.
Nice, sir. Nice. So, all viewers, in case you are looking at having a very tranquil and a serene day and weekends, I guess this is one place where you might want to invest or at least have a look. From whatever Supreetana has been talking about, it sounds like it belongs to an exotic sector. The way he's talking about avoiding LPG at his place, building in fish ponds, and all kinds of sustainability measures that they're taking in, I guess you all might want to have a real look at this project. So, shall we play the other video?
Very soon we are going to come out with the promotional video of that particular project. Now what you have seen, it is just a small recreational clubhouse kind of thing which we are making for that particular one. Is that particular thing what you are seeing. And there are many other things which will follow in this particular project. It would be a kind of landmark project in Bangalore, I would say. It will become a landmark project definitely very soon.
Nice, sir. We all wish you the very, very best for this project, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shall we play the other video, sir?
Sure, sir, sure.
Nice, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please throw a little more light on this project, sir, and on this video.
Sir, this is a villa project which we are doing it for a developer. Okay,
Okay.
this is about 26 acre development. It is again a conceptual villas. I have sent you few images of this particular project also, how the
Okay.
villas are going to come out with. And again, this is going to be IGBC rating 6 from the
Is
government
this
of
the
India.
picture that we're talking about, sir?
Yes, this is the one.
Okay.
So everything here, whatever that you are seeing, it is sustainable practices which we are coming up over here, being it with the carbon emission or with the rainwater harvesting and the water usage. This is how the layout plan is going to be. This is just next to one of the biggest lakes in Bangalore, and this
Nice,
has
sir.
this is a very well planned layout, very near to international airport. This is we are doing it for a client of ours.
Amazing, sir. I guess your pockets are full, both your hands are full with an order book for the next decade. Is that a reasonable time frame that we could give, sir?
More or less, probably.
Nice. You're being very humble and modest now.
Thank you.
I have a couple of pictures here. I'm going to put them on screen, sir. Please tell us a little bit more about these, sir.
Sure, sure, sure. Well, I will tell you something about this a little later. Okay.
All right, sure. All right. And that makes me ask you the next question, sir. In spite of all this, do you ever take time out for yourself?
Always, sir. For me, I mean to say, earlier I had a few things like this only from the family. They were saying timing is not given. Nowadays, I'm trying to implement that particular one towards the family also.
Nice. I guess a busy man will have time for everything, I guess. Isn't
So
it, sir?
we should give our time to family also. That is what I'm learning and I'm trying to give.
Very true. Very true. I would like to ask you a question, sir. Let's say a 21, 22 year old just passed out college graduate is watching this show.
Hmm.
Can you tell him at least three qualities that he should develop to be very successful like you in his life?
So probably I will not call myself as a successful person. Still, there is a lot more to go. Okay,
I
but
forgot that I'm speaking the most modest person in this community, but then yes, on the journey to success.
maybe okay. Well, I would say one is I when Mr. Abdul Kalam said, "Dream, you should dream big." That is very much important for us any given point of time. Our dream should be so big that we should always try to work towards that, keeping a small milestones to achieve that particular one, which is a very basic quality, and listening to others, which is very important, and focusing on what we are doing is the key things that one should have it in their life.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for being so crisp and honest about the three qualities that one might have to develop and nurture for a successful life. Sir, I just have to take your permission to read a couple more comments because I think
Sure,
they
sir.
need your attention.
Definitely,
Uh,
sir. Sure, sir.
sure. Thank you, sir. I have Mr. Sanjay who says, any info regarding pile foundation and regular footing foundation? Is that question that can be answered over during this time, sir?
Well, Mr. Sanjay, the pile foundation is for a project where we find a loose soil generally, and or for a high-rise buildings that we definitely we cannot dig the footing areas the amount of depth it should go. Regular footing is for the regular structures which has got a good soil. I mean, say the ground should be stable enough to hold that particular structure.
Thank you, sir. Sanjay, sir, I hope your question has been answered by Supreet Anna. And then we have another comment from Sampath Nizampuram who says, Supreet Bhai, speciality is show the place in Bangalore. You will see either construction or interiors. Awesome. Nice, Sampath. Yes, it's all being proven now. We have one comment from Mr. Vittal M. Sirpu. Supreet sir is always an ongoing person, very much pre planned on timing. Awaiting my connections to connect to him, but will soon get back with multi connects. If that vibes well with you, sir. And
Sure,
then we have
definitely.
we have another comment from Sunil Nandipati who says, I wish you to do the tallest building in India. We all hope, sir, and let's pray and wish him the very best for that dream goal. And then we have one comment from Dr. Suvarnana who says, if anyone are interested in investment in Bangalore, Supreet Garu can guide you with good PG business. Thank you for the inputs and help for guiding us to the best PGs, sir. Nice, sir. A man who never says again no to anything. All kinds of help in Bangalore. You know which number to call on. Members, please don't miss the scroll. For further details, do contact Mr. Supreeth Nema of Nammane Ventures on the number 9739435250. Members, for anything in Bangalore, you might want to buy a property, you might want to invest a huge sum of your money, your hard earned money in Bangalore for good returns in the future. And in case you want to party hard, maybe this is the right person that you might want to reach out to. And then we have another comment. Now, Supreet Garu is working very close with the founder Garu, advisors, and global team for WeVysya Bank, which is our WeVysya 2030 vision. Nice, Anna. That sounds really promising. Supreet Anna, a couple of lines on this comment.
Well, as a vision, when we see 2030, our founder vision was this: one is pharma, bank, and industrial park. like this. So now I had got a privilege to take up on the bank. We are closely working with few people how the bank should be taken up, and what are the things that we should look into this, and how we should move take it forward. We are already working on it, and definitely we require other people help also. Definitely we will come back to you with all the details. We will
Right,
keep
sir.
you posted. Definitely, we are already working on this financial institution or on the bank already.
Sure,
The
sir.
work is
Thank you.
already started. So, President Garu, the work is already started. Very soon, you are going to hear good things about the bank.
Nice, nice. For all the viewers there, some big news for you all now. Dr. Suvarnana also says that the second video is awesome. But the video I guess we played about the villa projects. I think he's
Yes,
talking about
yes,
that.
yes, yes, yes.
And then we
Thanks,
have
thanks, thanks, President Garu.
Mr. Sunil again saying any of your project is a platinum rated from IGBC or lead.
The
Is that a
new
question?
project, the new project is lead. It is going to get certified from lead, sir.
Nice, thank you, sir. And then we have a comment from Murli Krishnagaru, one of the backbone on WeVysya, my good friend, knowledgeable, friendly, down to earth personality. Great to meet him always.
Thank you, Murali Krishna, sir.
Uh, Yashwant again says that you are a Raft Foundation expert. And we have a comment from Narendra Shettigaru who says he ensures our artworks are in his projects. Oh, this is another unique commenter here. He says that he talks about the artworks in your project. Would you like to share a little light on that, sir?
Definitely, sir. See, when we take up a turnkey project, it is not only that we build and we give it to them. We always tell them that where what it should be there, and we also take up our people. Nagendra Shetty Garu is GVP in our Vysya, so he is also a very good artist. And in many of my projects, I have taken his artworks and restoration works he has done in some of my projects also. So he is also a very good person, so that you can have it in a talk show.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. And then we have a comment from one Mr. Ashrit Shreshti. He says, any help on a new entrepreneur? Ashrit, I guess the past few minutes here, what we can learn from Supreet Garu is to imbibe a lot of qualities which makes him what he is today. Supreetana, would you like to comment on this?
uh, I mean to say, see, entrepreneur first we should know what we are doing. Probably then the next step will follow. Just because there is, I mean to say, there is a trend which is happening. Follow the trend and you make money. I am not such kind of person. Probably you should create a trend than you following a trend. That's how the entrepreneur should work.
Super, super. Very well said, sir. Very well said. And then we have a comment from Mr. Naveen Ratnam who says, in fact, after watching the show, now I should catch hold of him for not giving much work to me by sending materials to his upcoming project. Supreet, sir, please do remember I'm having a family and you know about my future responsibilities.
Very soon we are going to meet with Mr. Naveen Ratnam.
This is now, I guess, this platform is being very well utilized by Mr. Naveen Ratnam, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Nice. He has another comment by saying he's asking for opportunity for supply material. Yes, sir. He indeed is going to knock your door with all this. And before we wrap up with the comments section, sir, your closing comments about how people have been commenting and appreciating and getting inspired by you. I guess this is the longest list of comments that I've seen for any speaker, any individual speaker. Your
Uh,
views
well,
on this, sir?
Thank you very much for all you showing that support and your
So much of love for you, sir. So much of love for
so
you.
much of love. Probably that's what even I told you in the beginning. There is probably I don't have any words to say. Express the words the way they are showing their love towards about my company and about my work. I'm really happy that I'm associating with those people.
Nice, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, over the next couple of minutes and before we wrap up the show, would you like to speak about anything about your family or anything specific about your work that you think people should know as a closing comments and paraphrase?
Sir, see, now when we say we take up turnkey projects, it is not an easy job for any company to take up on the turnkey basis, because
Very true. Very true.
we need to understand a lot from the client side. Okay, there is an always your ear should be open to your clients, because all of a sudden their interest will change, and all of a sudden their requirements will change. Okay, so we need to have that in our mind whenever we are doing such project, and we need to educate them, and then we should guide them into the right direction. Then only the work will happen smoothly. Otherwise, it is very difficult for any company to take up turnkey projects, because understanding the client is very important. And uh, I mean to say
Is,
the bigger
is this
clients, all
is this
the
what
bigger
makes you
clients.
say that listening is very important, sir? Listening to the
Absolutely,
clients
sir.
and understanding is
Absolutely,
very important.
absolutely, absolutely. The client's understanding, I mean to say, for a smaller project, understanding the client requirement is very important. We just design and we execute and we give it to them. No, it is not going to happen like that. All of a sudden, they will come out with their own requirements, and we need to respect that, because end of the day, it is their project which we are doing. So we need to give that respect, and we need to give them that space, and we should educate them. So very important that whenever we are, if someone is taking up a turnkey process, please understand the client requirement and then work accordingly.
Nice, sir. Thank you so much for all these guidelines that you came across.
Thank
Uh,
you, sir.
Anything else that you would like to tell our viewers, sir, before we close for the day?
Sir, anyone who is coming up as an entrepreneur, a Vaishya, join WeVysya.
Amazing, amazing. Again, another very, very specific gentleman from WeVysya throwing a lot of light and throwing his happiness and showing his love for the WeVysya community. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining with us over the past 1 hour for talking and knowing more about Supreeth Nema Garu. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for giving us a lot of time out of your busy schedule. We are really glad to have seen your pictures, your projects, knowing more about your hobbies, interests, about your family, and your day to day life. Thank you so much, Supreetana. Thank you so much
Sir,
for joining.
thank you very much. One more thing before we could wind up, a happy Varmalakshmi festival to all, and happy Independence Day as well. Because one day after that we are saying, and probably all you guys have been seen the way Vysya has taken flagathon into the next level in all the cities where we are present. So this really shows our patriotism towards the country. As a Vysya, it is very important for us. So I'm really happy to be a part of Vysya. Thank you,
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much.
thank you
Yes,
all.
thank you so much. Have a wonderful night and
Thank
a
you.
super
Wish you the
weekend.
same. Wish you the same. Wish you the same, Raghu Garu. It was
Thank
indeed a very happy moment that I'm talking to you. And I heard very many things about you also from Anil Gupta Garu and others. And I'm really happy that you have been the moderator of this show. Thank you, Raghu Garu.
It's the other way around, sir. I'm so glad that I'm able to talk to you today. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Raghu Garu.
Bye,
Thank
Anna.
you.
Good night.
Bye, bye. Good
Viewers,
night,
good
all.
night and have a wonderful weekend ahead.